A day in the life of a medieval doctor. Good evening. And tonight, as you settle comfortably beneath your blankets and allow the noise of the modern world to slowly fade away, we are going to travel back in time to a place that may seem familiar in some ways and completely strange in others. We are going to step into the shoes of a medieval doctor and experience what an ordinary day might have been like hundreds of years ago. Imagine that it is a cool morning sometime in the 14th century. The sun has not yet fully risen above the rooftops of a small European town. The streets are narrow, muddy, and mostly quiet except for the occasional sound of a rooster announcing the arrival of a new day. There are no car engines, no buzzing phones, no electric lights glowing in windows. Instead, the town slowly awakens to the sounds of animals, merchants preparing their stalls, and church bells ringing in the distance. Our doctor wakes up in a modest house near the center of town. Contrary to what we might imagine today, a medieval doctor is not surrounded by advanced instruments or shelves full of modern medicines. Instead, the room contains simple wooden furniture, handwritten books, bundles of dried herbs hanging from the ceiling, and perhaps a few glass containers filled with strange mixtures. The doctor begins the day much like everyone else. There's no quick shower with hot running water. Water must be fetched, heated, and used sparingly. Breakfast is usually simple, perhaps some bread, cheese, and watered wine or ale. Drinking water is often considered unreliable in many towns, so weak ale is commonly consumed even early in the day. As the doctor eats, he reviews notes written by hand on parchment. Books are incredibly valuable. Every page has been copied by scribes, sometimes taking months or even years to complete. Medical knowledge is not gathered from scientific laboratories. Instead, it comes from ancient authorities whose writings have been studied for generations. Among the most respected figures are the ancient Greek physician Galen and the famous scholar Hippocrates. Their ideas dominate medical thinking throughout much of medieval Europe. According to these teachings, the human body is governed by 4 humors: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. A healthy person is believed to have these humors in perfect balance. Illness occurs when one humor becomes too strong or too weak. To a medieval doctor, nearly every symptom can be explained through this framework. A fever might indicate an excess of one humor. Sadness might indicate an imbalance of another. Even personality traits are linked to these invisible bodily substances. Soon after breakfast, a knock comes at the door. A worried farmer has arrived seeking help for his wife, who has been suffering from headaches and dizziness. The doctor gathers a leather satchel containing herbs, notes, and a few basic tools. Then he follows the farmer through winding streets and dirt roads toward a small cottage on the edge of town. The journey itself takes time. There are no ambulances and no rapid transportation. Every visit requires walking, riding a horse, or traveling by cart. Depending on distance, a single patient may consume much of the day. When the doctor arrives, he carefully observes the patient. Observation is one of the most important tools available. He studies her skin color, listens to her breathing, and asks questions about her habits, diet, and recent activities. He may also examine her urine. To modern ears, this may sound unusual, but urine examination is one of the most respected diagnostic methods of the medieval period. Doctors often compare the color, smell, and appearance of urine against detailed charts. Some even carry glass flasks specifically for this purpose. The doctor lifts the flask toward the morning sunlight. The liquid appears somewhat cloudy. He studies it carefully. Based on his understanding, this might suggest a particular imbalance among the 4 humors, After considering the evidence, he recommends several treatments. Perhaps he prescribes a mixture of herbs: lavender for calming the mind, rosemary for stimulating the body, mint to aid digestion. The exact combination depends largely on local traditions and available plants. He may also recommend dietary changes. Food is considered medicine. Certain foods are thought to possess warming or cooling qualities. Others are believed to increase or decrease particular humors. A patient's recovery often depends as much on dietary advice as on medicinal remedies. In some cases, the doctor may recommend bloodletting. Bloodletting is among the most famous medieval medical practices. The idea is simple. If illness is caused by an excess of blood or an imbalance among the humors, removing some blood may restore harmony. Today we know that bloodletting is often ineffective or even dangerous, but in the medieval world it is considered a reasonable and respected treatment. Patients frequently accept it without question because it aligns with the accepted medical theories of the time. As the morning continues, the doctor returns toward town. Along the way, he encounters travelers, merchants, and laborers beginning their daily work. The smells of bread ovens, livestock, and wood smoke drift through the air. Back in town, another patient awaits. This time it is a wealthy merchant suffering from digestive troubles. Wealthier patients often pay better fees and may expect more personalized attention. The doctor enters a larger home with stone walls, colorful fabrics, and imported goods from distant lands. Here, the consultation is more formal. The merchant explains his symptoms while servants quietly move about the room. The doctor listens carefully and asks detailed questions about meals, sleep patterns, and emotional state. In medieval medicine, emotions and physical health are deeply connected. Anxiety, anger, sadness, and joy are believed to influence the balance of humors. Therefore, understanding a person's mood is considered just as important as understanding physical symptoms. The doctor concludes that the merchant has been indulging too heavily in rich foods and wine. He recommends moderation, additional exercise, and several herbal preparations. Whether these treatments truly help is difficult to know. Some herbal remedies possess genuine medicinal properties. Others work primarily because patients believe in them. Yet many people recover naturally from illness, reinforcing confidence in the doctor's advice. As noon approaches, church bells ring throughout the town. Life in medieval Europe is closely connected to religion. Doctors themselves often operate within a world shaped by religious beliefs. Disease may be understood as a natural imbalance, but it can also be viewed as part of a divine plan. Many hospitals are run by religious institutions. Monasteries preserve medical texts and cultivate medicinal gardens. Monks and nuns frequently provide care for the sick. The doctor pauses for a modest midday meal and a brief period of rest before the afternoon's responsibilities begin. And those responsibilities are only just beginning. A sleepy history, a day in the life of a medieval doctor. Part 2. The afternoon sun now hangs gently above the town, casting long shadows across stone walls and wooden rooftops. The doctor has already seen several patients, but the busiest hours of the day are often still ahead. Illness does not follow a schedule, and people can arrive seeking help at almost any moment. As he finishes his modest meal of bread, cheese, and perhaps a small portion of stew, another visitor appears at the door. This time it is not a farmer or merchant. It is a local blacksmith. The blacksmith is a strong man whose hands bear the marks of years spent working with fire and iron. Today, however, he limps heavily. Earlier that morning, a hot piece of metal slipped during his work, causing a painful burn along his forearm. The doctor examines the injury carefully. Modern medicine has many ways of treating burns, but medieval doctors possess only limited options. The wound is gently cleaned with wine, which is one of the few substances available that may help reduce infection. Honey might also be applied. Interestingly, honey is one of the treatments that occasionally proves beneficial even by modern standards due to its natural antibacterial properties. The doctor wraps the injury with clean cloth and instructs the blacksmith to avoid unnecessary labor for several days. Whether the blacksmith follows this advice is another matter entirely. Most people in the Middle Ages cannot simply stop working. Missing several days of labor may mean losing income, falling behind on obligations, or even struggling to feed one's family. For many medieval people, survival often takes priority over recovery. As the blacksmith departs, the doctor takes a moment to organize his supplies. His collection of remedies reflects centuries of accumulated traditions. Small sacks contain dried sage, rosemary, thyme, lavender, mint, and countless other plants. Some remedies are based on careful observation passed down through generations. Others arise from superstition, folklore, or misunderstanding. The line between medicine, religion, and magic is often difficult to define. A patient may receive an herbal treatment alongside a prayer. A physician might prescribe a medicinal tea while also recommending the carrying of a religious relic. To the medieval mind, these approaches do not necessarily conflict with one another. Suddenly, the peaceful afternoon is interrupted by urgent footsteps. A young boy has fallen from a horse. The doctor quickly gathers his satchel and follows the messenger to the scene. When he arrives, several villagers have already gathered around the injured child. The boy is conscious but frightened. One arm hangs awkwardly at his side. The doctor suspects a broken bone. Treating fractures is among the more practical areas of medieval medicine. While many theories about disease may be incorrect, doctors and surgeons often develop considerable experience dealing with injuries. Carefully, the doctor examines the arm. The child cries out as the limb is touched. Using wooden splints, cloth bindings, and steady hands, the doctor attempts to stabilize the injury. There are no X-rays to confirm the exact nature of the break. Everything depends upon observation, experience, and educated guesswork. The procedure is painful. There is no modern anesthesia. Perhaps the boy is given wine to dull his discomfort. Perhaps family members hold him steady while the doctor works. It is an unpleasant experience, but successful treatment may allow the bone to heal reasonably well. The grateful parents offer payment. Payment in the medieval world is not always made with coins. Some patients pay with food, cloth, firewood, livestock, or services. A doctor may receive eggs from one family, grain from another, and silver from wealthier clients. Medicine is not merely a profession. It is also a way of surviving within a complicated local economy. As the afternoon continues, the doctor reflects upon his education. Unlike modern physicians, whose training involves advanced science and years of clinical practice, medieval medical education varies greatly. The most prestigious doctors study at universities. Institutions in cities such as Bologna, Paris, and Oxford become important centers of learning. Students spend years reading ancient texts, memorizing theories, and attending lectures. Much of their education focuses on understanding the works of respected authorities rather than conducting experiments. Questioning ancient scholars is often discouraged. Knowledge is inherited more than discovered. A student learns what Galen wrote. A student learns what Hippocrates believed. A student learns how respected scholars interpret those writings. Scientific testing, as we understand it today, remains centuries away. Yet despite these limitations, many medieval physicians are intelligent, dedicated individuals genuinely attempting to understand the mysteries of the human body. As the sun slowly begins its descent, darker concerns enter the doctor's thoughts. Disease is never far away. Every medieval town lives under the constant shadow of illness. Minor infections can become deadly. A simple cut may lead to a fatal fever. Childbirth carries enormous risks. Diseases spread rapidly through crowded communities, and among all fears, one stands above the rest: the plague. Even hearing the word is enough to make many people uneasy. The Black Death, which sweeps across Europe during the 14th century, becomes one of the most devastating disasters in human history. Entire villages disappear. Families vanish. Cities lose enormous portions of their populations. For medieval doctors, the plague presents an overwhelming challenge. No one truly understands what causes it. Some believe it spreads through corrupted air. Others suspect divine punishment. Still others blame unusual planetary alignments or mysterious natural forces. Many treatments are attempted. Patients may be instructed to carry flowers, burn aromatic woods, avoid certain foods, or consume elaborate mixtures of herbs. Some doctors wear special protective clothing. The famous plague doctor outfit, with its long robe and bird-like mask, becomes one of history's most recognizable images. Inside the beak-shaped mask, aromatic substances are placed in hopes of filtering dangerous air. Today, we know these measures provide little protection against the disease itself. Yet for people living through those terrifying years, every possible solution seems worth trying. Imagine being a doctor during such a crisis. Every day brings new patients. Every day brings more suffering. Every day brings uncertainty. Despite all training and experience, there is often very little that can be done. And yet the doctor continues. One patient at a time. One house at a time. One difficult day after another. As evening approaches, the town begins to quiet once again. Smoke rises gently from chimneys. Families gather around hearth fires. Animals are brought into shelters. The doctor finally starts making his way home. Surely the day is finished. Or perhaps not, because illness rarely waits for morning. And before the night is over, another knock may come at the door. A sleepy history. A day in the life of a medieval doctor. Part 3. The long medieval night. The sun has now disappeared beyond the horizon, and darkness slowly settles across the medieval town. Unlike modern cities illuminated by countless electric lights, the medieval world becomes remarkably dark after sunset. Only candles, oil lamps, and hearth fires provide illumination. Beyond their glow, shadows dominate the streets. The doctor has finally returned home. His feet ache from hours of walking. His shoulders feel heavy from carrying supplies throughout the day. The smell of herbs, smoke, livestock, and crowded streets still clings to his clothing. For a brief moment, he enjoys the simple comfort of sitting near the fire. Perhaps he eats a bowl of pottage, a thick stew made from grains and vegetables. Perhaps there is a small piece of meat if fortune has been kind. Meals are rarely extravagant. Most people in medieval society live modestly, and even educated professionals often enjoy only limited luxuries. Outside, church bells mark the passing of another hour. The doctor reaches for one of his treasured books. Books are precious objects. A single volume may represent months or even years of labor by skilled scribes. Every letter has been carefully copied by hand. Every page reflects patience and dedication. He studies familiar passages, descriptions of fevers, treatments for wounds, observations made centuries earlier by physicians long since gone. Many medical texts contain ideas that modern readers would consider inaccurate. Yet to the doctor, these books represent some of humanity's greatest accumulated knowledge. Knowledge itself is rare. Most people cannot read. Many villagers will go through their entire lives without ever owning a book. The doctor belongs to a small minority, fortunate enough to have access to written learning. For a little while, peace fills the room. Then comes the knock. 3 quick strikes against the wooden door. Someone is in trouble. The doctor sighs quietly, rises from his chair, and opens the door. A frightened young man stands outside holding a lantern. His mother is ill, very ill. The doctor gathers his supplies once more. Together they walk through narrow streets, lit only by moonlight and flickering lamps. The journey feels strangely quiet. Dogs bark in distant alleys. Wind rustles through thatched roofs. The stars above appear brighter than most people in the modern world have ever seen. Without artificial light, the medieval night sky can be breathtaking. The Milky Way stretches across the heavens like a river of silver. To many medieval people, such sights inspire wonder, faith, and curiosity. Eventually, they reach a small cottage. Inside, the patient's family waits anxiously. The woman lies in bed, sweating heavily. Her breathing is shallow. Her face appears pale in the candlelight. The doctor begins his examination. He asks questions. How long has she been ill? What symptoms appeared first? Has she eaten normally? Has anyone else become sick? Every answer matters. Without laboratory tests, doctors depend almost entirely upon observation and conversation. The family watches carefully. They hope for certainty. They hope for reassurance. Yet certainty is often impossible. Many diseases share similar symptoms. Fevers can arise from countless causes. Pain may signal a minor problem or a deadly one. The doctor does his best. He recommends rest, herbal remedies, and careful monitoring throughout the night. The family thanks him. Whether his advice will help remains unknown. Such uncertainty is one of the greatest burdens carried by medieval physicians. Many patients recover. Many do not. And often the doctor has little way of predicting which outcome awaits. As he leaves the cottage, the cold night air feels refreshing. For a moment he pauses beneath the stars. Medicine in the medieval world can be frustrating. The body remains mysterious. Disease remains unpredictable. Knowledge remains incomplete. Yet there is also something admirable about these physicians. Despite limited understanding, they genuinely seek answers. They observe, they record, they learn. Each generation adds a little more knowledge to what came before. Many discoveries that will eventually transform medicine are still centuries away. The circulation of blood, the existence of bacteria, the role of viruses, the principles of anesthesia, the science of antibiotics, all remain hidden beyond the horizon of history. Yet progress often begins with simple curiosity. And curiosity is something the doctor possesses in abundance. Returning home once again, he finally climbs into bed. The room is cold. The mattress is far less comfortable than modern ones. The blankets are heavy. Still, exhaustion soon overcomes discomfort. The doctor closes his eyes. Outside, the town sleeps. Farmers, merchants, craftsmen, children, priests, all resting beneath the same night sky. For a few precious hours, there are no patients to examine, no remedies to prepare, no urgent knocks at the door. Only silence, only darkness, only the gentle passage of time. But dawn will come again, and when it does, another day in the life of a medieval doctor will begin. A sleepy history, a day in the life of a medieval doctor. Part 4, Surgeons, Barbers, and the Art of Enduring Pain. As the first rays of sunlight begin to spread across the horizon once more, our medieval doctor awakens to another uncertain day. The previous night was short. Patients rarely care whether a physician has slept well, and disease certainly does not. The town slowly comes alive. Market vendors arrange their goods. Bakers prepare fresh loaves. Blacksmiths light their furnaces. Church bells echo through the cool morning air. And somewhere nearby, a man is preparing to undergo a medical procedure that most modern people would find terrifying. Today, our doctor is expected to assist with a surgical operation. When many people imagine medieval medicine, they picture physicians performing every aspect of treatment. In reality, however, medieval medicine is often divided into different professions. The physician studies medical theory. The apothecary prepares medicines, and the surgeon handles many physical procedures. Interestingly, some surgeons begin their careers as barbers. Yes, the same people who cut hair and trim beards may also perform surgeries. This may sound strange today, but in the medieval world, practical experience often matters more than formal education. A barber surgeon spends years working with sharp blades. He develops steady hands. He becomes accustomed to dealing with cuts and wounds. Over time, these skills make him a valuable medical practitioner. The patient waiting this morning suffers from a painful swelling on his leg. Without treatment, the infection may worsen. The procedure will be simple by surgical standards. Simple does not mean comfortable. There are no modern anesthetics, no sterile operating rooms, no sophisticated monitoring equipment, only courage, experience, and determination. The patient sits nervously upon a wooden chair. Several assistants stand nearby. The surgeon sharpens his blade. The room grows quiet. Everyone understands what is about to happen. The patient may receive wine beforehand. Sometimes herbal preparations are offered. Occasionally, substances such as opium-based mixtures are used when available. Yet pain remains an unavoidable part of medieval surgery. The operation begins. The surgeon works quickly. Speed is essential. Every extra second means additional suffering for the patient. The infected area is opened. The problem is addressed as effectively as possible. Bandages are applied. The patient survives the procedure. In the medieval world, that alone is considered a success. Recovery, however, is only beginning. Infection remains a constant danger. Today, we understand the importance of bacteria and sanitation. Medieval practitioners do not. They may wash instruments, they may use wine or vinegar, but they cannot see the microscopic organisms responsible for many deadly complications. As a result, even minor procedures carry significant risks. Yet despite these limitations, medieval surgeons often achieve results that are surprisingly impressive for their time. Years of practical experience teach valuable lessons. Observation gradually improves techniques. Knowledge advances slowly but steadily. Later that morning, another patient arrives. This one suffers from severe tooth pain. Toothaches are among the most common complaints in medieval society. Dental hygiene is limited. Sugar consumption is increasing among wealthier populations. Cavities become increasingly common. Unfortunately, treatment options remain straightforward. If a tooth causes unbearable pain, it is usually removed. The prospect fills many patients with dread. The barber surgeon prepares his tools. Metal forceps glimmer in the light. The patient grips the arms of his chair. There are no numbing injections, no modern dental equipment, only determination. The extraction begins, a sharp pull, a cry of pain, and moments later, the offending tooth is gone. The relief that follows may actually be worth the ordeal. Throughout history, countless people have endured such procedures because the alternative was even worse. By midday, our doctor visits the local apothecary. The apothecary's workshop is a fascinating place. Shelves line the walls. Glass containers hold powders, roots, oils, and dried plants. Strange aromas fill the air. Some ingredients come from nearby forests. Others arrive through vast trade networks stretching across continents. Cinnamon from distant lands, pepper from Asia, rare substances carried by merchants traveling thousands of miles. To medieval people, such ingredients often seem almost magical. The apothecary carefully measures herbs. Mortars and pestles grind ingredients into powders. Liquids are mixed. Ointments are prepared. Each remedy reflects a blend of science, tradition, experience, and belief. Some treatments possess genuine medical value. Others have little effect. A few may even be harmful. Yet without modern testing methods, distinguishing between them is extraordinarily difficult. The doctor collects several preparations for upcoming patients. As he leaves the workshop, he reflects on how much medicine depends upon hope. Hope motivates patients to seek treatment. Hope motivates doctors to continue learning. Hope motivates families to care for loved ones through long illnesses. In many ways, hope itself becomes a form of medicine. The afternoon brings another challenge. A messenger arrives from a nearby village. A woman is experiencing complications during childbirth. Childbirth in the medieval world is one of life's most dangerous events. Modern hospitals do not exist. Advanced surgical interventions are unavailable. Many women rely upon experienced midwives. These women possess practical knowledge accumulated through years of assisting births. Their expertise can be invaluable. The doctor travels quickly. When he arrives, tension fills the household. Family members wait anxiously. The midwife works calmly. Hours pass. Eventually, after tremendous effort, a healthy child enters the world. Relief spreads throughout the room. Moments like these are among the happiest a medieval doctor may experience. Not every story ends so well. Many births end in tragedy. But today, fortune has been kind. As evening approaches once again, the doctor slowly returns toward town. The road is quiet. Birds settle into their nests. The setting sun paints the landscape with shades of gold and orange. For a moment, the hardships of medieval medicine seem distant. The doctor reflects upon all he has witnessed. Broken bones, fevers, infections, childbirth, surgery, pain, recovery, life, death. Every day offers a reminder of how fragile human existence can be. And yet, Despite the dangers and uncertainties surrounding him, he continues his work. Because every patient represents a chance to help, every treatment represents a chance to heal, and every sunrise brings another opportunity to face the mysteries of the human body once again. As darkness approaches for the second time in our story, the doctor wonders what tomorrow might bring. In truth, neither he nor anyone else can know. For in the medieval world, the future remains as uncertain as the next knock upon the door. A sleepy history, a day in the life of a medieval doctor. Part 5. Plagues, monasteries, and the invisible enemy. The morning arrives beneath a blanket of gray clouds. The air feels unusually heavy. People move through the streets with quiet concern. Rumors have begun to spread. Someone in a neighboring village has fallen gravely ill. Another family several miles away has lost 2 children within the same week. A merchant passing through town speaks of sickness in distant cities. Such rumors travel quickly in the medieval world, and they are rarely ignored. For centuries, disease has remained one of humanity's most feared companions. War may come and go. Kings may rise and fall. Empires may expand and collapse. But illness visits everyone.